terrorists. She should seek help from the FBI, who, no matter how good they were, wouldn't be able to find her 10-year-old daughter within the next 60 minutes, after which time Amy would be killed. Meg forced a smile. American be damned. She was playing this one out as Amy's very frightened mother. "It's all right, Ramon," she lied. "We're old friends." "How about I carry this upstairs for you?" The man continued the charade. His English was remarkably good. He had only the faintest of accents. "We could talk about old times over a cup of coffee." "Great." She smiled again at Ramon, who watched them all the way over to the elevators. "Where is she?" Meg hissed from behind her frozen smile. "Where's Amy? And what about my grandmother?" Amy had planned to take her great-grandmother, Eve, to the Smithsonian, while Meg picked up these files she'd been hired to translate. Meg hadn't been sure exactly who was the babysitter, the 10-year-old or the 75-year-old. "The old lady's your grandmother." He nodded as he pressed the elevator's call button. "I thought she was too old to be your mother. We've got her, too." Meg felt a rush of relief. At least Eve was with Amy. At least Amy wasn't alone and terrified and... "I don't understand. I'm not rich and..." "We don't want your money." The elevator doors opened and he stood back, politely letting her on first. The perfect terrorist gentleman. "We want you to do us a little favor." "Oh, God." "You frequently do business at the Kazakistani embassy across town, right?" "Oh, mighty God." The doors slid closed, but she kept her smile in place. Ramon would be watching through the security cameras. "I only work as a consultant, a translator. I never... He pushed the button for 12. Somehow this man she'd never seen before knew she and Amy lived on the 12th floor. Meg took a deep breath and tried again. "Look, I'm not allowed into any areas inside the embassy that contain confidential information or..." "We don't want you to spy for us. We already have an agent in place inside the embassy for that purpose." He laughed, and it wasn't purely for the cameras. This man was enjoying himself, amused by her fear. A fear that morphed hotly into anger as she turned her back to the security camera. "Then what do you want, damn it? How do I even know you've got Amy and Eve?" The elevator doors opened at the 12th floor. He stepped back, again to let her go first. "If you like, we'll send you the old lady's head in a box." "No!" "Oh, God." He laughed again. "Then I guess you've just got to trust me, don't you, Meggie?" Meg's hands were shaking so badly she couldn't get her key into the lock. He shifted the box to one arm and a hip as he gently took her keyring from her, opened the door, and pushed her inside, following her into the living room. "I'm afraid I can't be as trusting," he continued, setting her box next to the couch. "After we discuss strategy and negotiate terms, I'm going to drive with you over to the embassy. I know it's after 5, but there's a function tonight. Nothing formal. You can wear jeans. In fact, I want you to wear jeans, with those boots you have. What are they called? Cowboy boots. Or should it be cowgirl boots?" "Negotiate terms?" Meg didn't give a damn what she wore. "What terms?" "Well, it's actually a pretty simple negotiation with only 1 or 2 minor points. But the bottom line is that if you want to see